Welcome to St. Joseph Cathedral. My name is Father Paul Fleming, and I'm the rector here at St. Joseph. We're all looking forward to the installation of Bishop Michael Fisher on January 15th. We wanted to let you know a few things about that installation Mass that you might notice that are a bit different from the normal celebration of Mass. Bishop Fisher won't participate initially in the opening procession, but it will continue toward the main doors of the cathedral, where he will knock on the door to be allowed in. He'll be welcomed by the Apostolic Nuncio, the Papal Nuncio, Archbishop Christophe Pierre, who will welcome him along with Bishop Scharfenberger and other high-ranking officials of the Church, especially of the Diocese of Buffalo. Then the procession will continue, and in a unique moment in the Church, the Mass will begin with Cardinal Dolan, our Metropolitan Archbishop of New York, starting the Mass. After he begins the Mass, he'll ask Archbishop Christophe Pierre to read Bishop Fisher's pontifical letter of assignment, a translation of the original Latin. That will then be shown to the College of Consultors, the group of priests that helps to govern the diocese in a time of sede vacante, or empty chair, which is the time that we're in right now. Also in the presence of Sister Regina, our Chancellor, who will verify that assignment. And at that moment, Cardinal Dolan will then lead Bishop Fisher to his cathedra, to his chair. Incidentally, that's where the name of the cathedral comes from. Cathedra is Latin for chair, and it is the chair from which the bishop teaches. The bishop has three roles: to teach, to sanctify, and to govern. To teach, of course, is maybe one of the more obvious to all of us, that he preaches the Word of God, he teaches the truth. He also governs the temporal and spiritual needs of the diocese. And finally, he sanctifies the people of God. He ensures that enough priests and deacons and lay ecclesial ministers are well formed for the mission of the diocese. He also ensures that the liturgy, as the chief liturgist, is celebrated well and in its fullness. The bishop, once he receives his chair, then takes possession of the diocese officially. You might notice right now that there's not a coat of arms on that chair. Eventually, there will be a coat of arms that's a combination of the Diocese of Buffalo on one half and the bishop's personal coat of arms on the other half. It's meant to signal some events of the bishop's life, perhaps his own family heritage, and things that are important to him in faith. Under that coat of arms is the bishop's motto. Bishop Fisher's motto is "In faithfulness and love." That motto will guide him in his mission here in Buffalo, as it has guided him these last 2 years as a bishop. One thing that's different about this is that he's already been ordained a bishop. And so some of those symbols that you're familiar with, the mitre that he wears on his head that he always removes before he's about to pray, the crozier, which is the shepherd's staff, and the ring that he wears on his third finger, all of those are insignias of his office that are given to him at his ordination as a bishop. This is a bit different because he's transitioning as auxiliary bishop of the Archdiocese of Washington to become the ordinary bishop of Buffalo. And so it's what's called a translation. That's why we refer to this celebration as an installation. It's really just a formal welcoming. It's him taking possession of the local church of Buffalo to become our shepherd, to become the one who teaches, who sanctifies, who governs us by his call as a successor of the apostles and as a bishop of the Roman Catholic Church.